Hello and welcome back to my channel, LJ Plays Cozy. I cannot believe we are at the end of June. This year is going by so quick. I probably say that in every video, but it's just crazy. So in today's video, we're going to look at what happened in June and what's going to happen in July. We have a lot to get through, so let's just get into it. Animal Crossing. As you know, I made a few videos in June for Animal Crossing, and I think we are just about ready to start building on Arcadia. So hopefully July's videos will centre around more building because we're past the initial startup part of the island gameplay. So July equals building on Arcadia. I'm a little bit scared because no treasure islands, no time travelling, and yeah, I'm scared. Now, let's talk about books. This is what I have read in June. I have not finished A Home Before Dark. I only have this much to finish. And I'm recording this on the 29th. So I will be finished this by the time June is finished, I promise. It's so good. It's well paced. I like the way it goes between what's happening and the story from her father's book. So I am really enjoying this, and I think I have it figured out. But like I said, I still have this little bit to go. So yeah, I'm looking forward to finishing that over the next couple of days. And I did finish Powerless. This was really good. I enjoyed this. I love the Chestnut Springs series. It's no secret that I will always be an Elsie Silver fan. So for going into July, obviously I want to continue with the Chestnut Springs. I did think I would read more in June, but I didn't. So anyway, we're moving on to the next in the series, which is Reckless. I'm going to jump straight into this once I've finished Home Before Dark. So this is my next read and I can't wait. Then I have picked out the Baby Dragon Cafe. It's nice and short and I've been wanting to read it for a while. There's a lot of hype around this book. I've seen it all over Instagram and TikTok, so I'm hoping it lives up to the hype, but you know, sometimes with these over popular books they can be a little bit hit or miss, but I am excited to read it and I'm going to read it in July. Something I wanted to show you guys are these TBR tarot cards that I got. They are from, can you see this? Misol, Etsy, and they are just a fun way to choose your current read. So they're tarot cards. I'll show you them when I flip the camera, but that's how I'm going to choose. If I have to choose a third book in July, I'm going to use these to choose it because they're fun. Okay, so let's flip the camera and get into the colouring. So something that I want to start in July is a colouring journal. So I love journaling and scrapbooking and stuff like that. So I've decided that I'm going to do it for July's colouring. So I've done a little spread here just to start out. So some of the things I want to colour in July are the Mythagoria mushroom page. We'll get to that in a moment. Colour a picture using only and I've left blank because I want to choose just one set of colours from my Ohuhu markers and challenge myself to colour with just that colour palette. So say I pick blue, then I have to use all of the blue markers on a picture, or if I pick red, I have to use all of the red markers, pink, all of the pink markers, etc, etc. So I'm going to do a video on that because I want to find a fun way to choose which colour I'm going to use. I think I'm going to use dice to choose the colours. So I'm going to have to give the colours a number, roll the dice or something like that. Buddy colour with the girls because we do one every month or maybe two. And then there's a Mythagoria Facebook palette challenge in a group that I'm in. And I'm going to show you that now, what the colour palette is for the month of July. So I'm currently working on a page at the moment in Mythagoria and this is the colour palette I'm using for it. But the one from the Facebook group is this colour palette here. These are from the Sarah Renee colour cubes or colour catalogues. And they are a really fun way of choosing the colours for your pages. But the Facebook group that I'm in have chosen this as their July colour palette, and it's for the Mythographic or Mythagoria colouring books. So I need to pick a picture in that book to use this colour palette on, and I'm very excited to do that. So moving on to the pictures that I completed in June. The first one I'm going to show you is maybe a little bit of a cop-out because I technically coloured most of it in May, but I hadn't finished it and I did complete it in June. So I just wanted to show you the completed page. This is it here. I done alcohol marker base with colour pencils over top for some detail. And I'm really pleased with how this turned out. I'm not overly happy with the writing and the black, so I had to outline it in silver just to redefine it, but overall I'm quite happy with this page. So that is from The Spice is the Plot. Again, this is from the same person who made the tarot cards, Musal, and it was published, it was a self-published book, but now it's been published by Penguin, and yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous in case you didn't see it in the last video. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous book. The next picture is from Fuzzy Hygge, super cute colouring book by Vivi Tinta, and it was a buddy colour with my girlies. This was the page we coloured in June. I love this page. I think it's so cute and I'm quite happy with how I coloured it. I will put the other pages here for you to have a look at now. Again, we all done very different techniques and I love how they turned out. So super cute. The next one I'm going to show you is from Cozy Cuties, Cute and Comfy Colouring Book by Coco Wayo. Again, I do not like the paper in this book, so I have some hang-ups about this picture, but it was a buddy colour with the same girlies. And here is the page we done. As you can see, there are some issues with streaking on this because the paper just absorbs the marker super quick and you cannot chase the ink quick enough to get a streak-free page. But overall I'm happy. I tried out some new techniques on these little items here and they turned out pretty nice. I used alcohol marker base, and on these glowing items I used acrylic marker and some colour pencil. So that's that one. I will put the other girls here. Again, all completely different, and that is my favourite thing about a buddy colour. I am not colouring anything in this book in July. I am taking a hiatus. I coloured a picture in Trippy Groovy Bold and Easy Colouring Book this month, and honestly, when I colour in this book, it is just an opportunity for me to forget about colour schemes, forget about techniques, and just let loose and have fun. So I coloured this one in June, and you can see I just coloured in and had some fun. I used Ohuhu alcohol markers, some glitter gel pen, and some acrylic paint pens to cause the splatters all over the page. So that was just a little mindless colouring page. A lot of fun. This book is great for that. Just pages where you can just let loose and not worry about colour schemes. Here's one I done previously. I love this one actually. And another one I tried to do the jigsaw effect in. So that is all I have coloured in that book actually. I also coloured a picture in Fuzzy Friends super cute colouring book by Viva Tinta. And it was this fishing scene here. So I absolutely adored how this picture turned out. I love the water effect that I used on this picture. It's just one of my favourites that I've done. And the sky, I just love it. I love this picture. I am so happy with how this one turned out. I think it is super cutesy. The only thing I regret is not doing the border, but it's fine. I'm happy with it. So that was it for the pictures I coloured in June. I'm actually quite happy. That was a productive colouring month for me. I didn't get much red, but I got lots coloured in. So I also have two whips from June that I want to show you now in Tiny World's Secret Wonders. I just started colouring the cover page just to test out how my pencils and stuff hold up on the paper. So that's all I have done in there. I love this little piece here and the cactus homes. I'm really happy with them. I've kind of stopped here, as you can see, because I want to do this as if it's in a glass, kind of like how I done this, but I'm not sure how to continue, so I'm just sitting with it for a moment. That's a work in progress. That will probably be a work in progress for a long time. And my current work in progress in Mythagoria that I hope to finish over the next couple of days, so it could be finished in June but probably will run into July, is this one. This mushroom and slug and slime page. So my idea here is to put down a base of alcohol marker, which I have started, and then maybe use some colouring pencils for details, depth and dimension. I also definitely want to use some silver metallics in here as well. And I showed you, or you've seen a few minutes ago, the colour palette that I was using for inspiration. So it's from Sarah Renee Clark's colour catalogue. It is 452 and I just printed out, you can buy the PDF and then you can print out the pages if you need them. So I've just printed them out and tried to find colours that matched in with the palette, and they're the main colours that I'm going to be using in this picture. I'm happy with it so far and I'm looking forward to finishing it. So yeah, my first picture in Mythagoria. Now it's time to look at what I plan to colour in July. I know some people do completely separate videos for their finished pages and plans pages, but I like to just get it all done in one quick video. I don't think I can talk for half an hour about each subject, so why not put it all into one? Okay, July. So as I said, there is a colour palette challenge on a Facebook group for the Mythagoria and Mythographic books that I am in, and this I think is the picture that I want to do for that. So the colours were, let me just grab that again. The colours are these blue, turquoise, oceany kind of colours here. And I'm thinking that this would be a nice picture for those because I'm seeing silver highlights and yeah, lots of pale blues and turquoise colours in here. It is very intimidating. This book, whoop, sorry, I'm throwing it away. It is very intimidating. This book does intimidate me, but it's just colouring and it's fun and I like to be challenged. So we're going to try it. We're going to try this picture with this colour palette in July. I had chosen a picture in this to colour in June and I never got to it, so I'm going to carry that over and do it in July. That was this seahorse picture. I want to experiment with some new mediums when I'm doing this because this paper is more like a cardstock, so I think it'll be able to take water and other heavier mediums than marker. So this is a July project now. We carried her over. And for a buddy colour in July with the girls, the usuals, we are going to do this camping scene in Fuzzy Hygge. Yeah, it's just a cute picture and I think it'll be nice to do some glow from the fire, something nice with the sky. I'm looking forward to colouring this one and seeing how the girls interpret it as well. If you are interested in buddy colouring this also, just drop a comment down below and we can arrange that. So that is nearly all. I did have something going on with my daughter in Girl Moments, so this might make some of you gasp, but we removed a page and we cut it in half, and I'm going to colour one half and my daughter's going to colour the other, and then we're going to bring them back together and see how different they are, or do they gel well, what our colouring styles are like. And it's just a fun little experiment to do with my daughter. Okay, that is it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider giving it a like, maybe leave me a comment, and maybe even subscribe to the channel to join our cozy hobby community here on LJ Plays Cozy, where we talk everything from Animal Crossing to reading to colouring to knitting and any other cozy hobbies in between. If there were any pictures that I have planned for July that you plan on colouring in July also and would like to buddy colour with me, please let me know in the comments. Otherwise, have a great day, have a great July, and I'll see you in the next one.